Again, the hitman Schillaci was sent on for the disappointing Carnevale, a striker firing blanks. Italy swarmed around Miola, who stood up bravely and no doubt thought of Custer. But unlike Custer, America almost got a draw. With Italy struggling to close out the game, America won a free kick. It took the seat of Zenga's shorts and a clearance by Ferri to prevent Vermes scoring a shock equaliser. Italy had scraped their win, but it took them through to the second round. America was out, but had shown some promise for the future. Indeed, Miola's display of the right stuff would later bring him the chance of a professional career in England, and the result left his dad beaming. Whilst Italy had laid on a feast of style with a famine of goals, West Germany faced Holland in the second round as leading scorers, with 10 goals in their 3 group matches, some of the highest quality. Their powerhouse captain, Lothar Matthäus, led by example. With his 2 great goals against Yugoslavia and his non-stop running, Matthäus had staked an early claim to be the player of the tournament. Closely followed by striker Jürgen Klinsmann, a giraffe to look at, but a gazelle in motion. These two, and fullback Bremer, played their club football for Inter Milan. With Gullit, Van Basten and Rijkaard from AC Milan, there was an additional edge between 2 nations short on brotherly love for each other. Within 20 minutes, this volatile mixture had begun to boil over as Rijkaard was booked for a crude foul on Rudi Völler. Rijkaard then added disgraceful insult to injury by spitting on the German forward. Völler's complaints fell on deaf ears and earned him a booking. So an angry Völler quickly sought to take the law into his own hands. Eventually, referee Lusto of Argentina applied the wisdom of Solomon and dismissed both players. Even then, Rijkaard found time to repeat his contemptible behavior. No provocation could have justified it. With the poison drained, however, the game suddenly flowered into vibrant life. Ruud Gullit, long absent through injury, showed glimpses of his awesome talent. The Dutch grew in confidence. But nothing can beat a man at the height of his powers. In the 50th minute, Klinsmann swooped on Buchwald's cross to give Germany the lead. Holland subsided into frustration, with Van Basten, as pale in form as he is in complexion, taking it out on Matthäus. A booking was a sorry way to register his name in a World Cup which had expected greatness from him. Deprived of further support, Klinsmann did the work of two men, running his heart out to break the Dutch resistance. Exhausted to the point of substitution, Klinsmann received a justifiable ovation for his performance, as thrilling for its spirit as it was for its technique. With 6 minutes left, Andy Bremer, a left back with a great right foot, finally put the game beyond Holland with a marvellous shot. The Germans celebrated extravagantly, giving evidence of the team spirit Beckenbauer had generated. The Dutch camp had been riven with dissent, and when the team needed unity most, it had gone missing in action. A late penalty from Koeman was more torment than consolation. The night belonged to an increasingly impressive West Germany. The great tapestry of colour which supporters weaved across Italy included a large contingent of the Egyptian Navy, who just happened to dock in Cagliari on the night their team played England. After a much derided draw against Ireland in their opening game, the England players had persuaded manager Bobby Robson to bring Mark Wright as sweeper. A success in the goalless draw with Holland, Wright was now a fixture, especially as captain Brian Robson, for the second tournament in succession, had flown home with an injury. The aptly named Bull was picked to treat the rugged Egyptian defence like a china shop. But England, needing a point to be certain of progress, stuttered. Shilton, by now the most capped goalkeeper in history, stayed on constant alert for any Egyptian threat. Likewise, the Carabinieri for the English fans. Robson urged his team forward. The game was won by Wright's header after 58 minutes. Meanwhile, the number 19 quietly celebrated his part in the goal. Liberated from exile on Sardinia, England and their fans began to give evidence of the new harmony in the game. The match in Bologna against a good Belgian side promised to burn out the motor drives of ever-present photographers. They were not to be disappointed. Belgian skipper Jan Keulemans hit the post with Shilton beaten. But then the luck was with Belgium, as Barnes' brilliant volley became a victim of FIFA's misguided policy of using the referees to do the specialist job of linesmen. The two teams continued to play open football. Schifo beats Shilton, but not the goalpost. Still, no goals. David Platt, a rising star of the English game, but still an apprentice in international teams, comes on for the third time as substitute. Gascoigne gets what will prove to be a fateful booking. And demonstrates his dangerous relationship with referees, that of the parrot to their Long John Silver. The game goes into extra time, with both sides having used up their ration of luck. It is now simply a test of guts as well as skill. And Gascoigne proves that he has both. He even listens to the bench's orders to chip, not shoot. And with less than 1 minute of extra time remaining, Platt volleys his team into the quarterfinals and himself onto 1,000 back pages. The England bandwagon gathers new momentum.